Conflict is natural. Wherever people work together, whether in a classroom, an office, or a district assembly, differences in opinion, values, or expectations are bound to arise. But let us not forget this truth. The true test of leadership is not avoiding conflict. Rather, it is managing it constructively and wisely. Think about it. Even in our families, disagreements arise. Parents and children sometimes clash. Brothers and sisters argue. Yet those disagreements, if handled well, often make the family stronger. In the same way, schools, offices, and communities grow stronger when leaders face conflicts head-on and handle them with maturity. To begin with, leaders must acknowledge and address conflict early. When disagreements arise among staff, teachers, or administrators, the worst thing we can do is pretend they don't exist. Because silence does not solve problems, silence feeds them. Resentment grows in the dark. Therefore, wise leaders shine light on issues quickly, creating open channels of communication where people can share their concerns without fear. Secondly, we must listen to understand, not just to reply. How many times have we sat in a meeting where one person talks, but the other is only preparing a defense? That is not listening. That is waiting to argue. On the contrary, true leaders listen with open hearts, with empathy, with patience. As a result, teachers, parents, and staff members feel valued. And when people feel heard, their anger softens, their trust deepens, and solutions become easier to find. Furthermore, we must learn to focus on the problem, not the person. Conflict should never become an attack on character. It should be about solving an issue. Is it about resources? Is it about workload? Is it about teaching strategies? When we separate the person from the problem, we protect dignity, we protect relationships, and we build fairness. Remember this, people are not the problem is the problem. Moreover, effective leaders encourage collaboration and mediation. Sometimes we must serve as bridge builders, guiding conflicting parties to discover common ground. Instead of asking, who is right, we should ask, what is right for the school? What is best for the learners? In this way, we shift the focus from winning arguments to winning together. Above all, leaders must model respect and professionalism. Leadership is not a title, it is influence, and influence flows from example. Consequently, if we demonstrate patience, fairness, and respect, even when tempers flare, others will follow our example. Ultimately, our behavior sets the culture of our schools, our offices, and even our nation. Friends, managing conflict is not just about keeping peace. No, it is about strengthening relationships, improving teamwork, and achieving excellence. Conflict, when handled well, can be the doorway to creativity and growth. As the Ghanaian proverb says, when two logs of wood rub together, it is the friction that produces fire. In the same way, conflict, if handled wisely, produces energy, new ideas, and progress. Think of Nelson Mandela, who said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, it's inspiring others to move beyond it." In leadership, we could also say, wisdom is not the absence of conflict, it is inspiring others to move through it with dignity and respect. In conclusion, I challenge us today, let us rise to the call of true leadership. Let us handle conflict not with anger, not with silence, but with wisdom, openness, and integrity. If we do this, then our schools will not only be centers of learning, but communities of respect, collaboration, and growth. So, I ask you, my fellow leaders, what legacy do you want to leave? A legacy of silence, where problems were swept under the rug, or a legacy of courage, where conflicts became opportunities for unity, fairness, and excellence? The choice is ours. Let us choose wisdom. Let us choose openness. Let us choose integrity. Thank you, and may we continue to lead with vision, with courage, and with unity.